putting God first. And every time I've not put God first, I've always come to realization why I'm failing, why I'm not getting what I want, what I need. And the number one reason is because you're not putting God first. That's the only reason. And it lies back down to his teachings and specifically Christianity and why you are failing. It's not because you're not working hard enough. It's not because you don't know the tricks and you are not surrounded by all of the cliche things you hear is not because you aren't this magnificent person. It's simply because of one reason. And that reason is often overlooked. See, the thing is, if you don't put God first, you often have different things that are your God, whether it's money, whether it's woman, whether it's your physique, whether it's anything. And if you put God first, you will make more money, or you will become a better person who will not need to make his value based on how much money he has in his bank account, all of that. So that's when things change, because the way God teaches us isn't something that's comfortable. And if you follow most of his teachings, it will shape you into a person that's capable of getting the money that you want, the physique that you want, the person that you want to become. It doesn't really, it's not rocket science, because the thing is, God teaches us to work hard. God teaches men to be providers and all of these things. So if you follow God's teaching, you automatically align with what you need to become. If God says you need to be a provider, you need to protect your wife, you need to be someone who has a lot of integrity, who has all these things, and if you put God's teaching first, you automatically become the person that you need to become. You automatically become the person who's capable of getting good things. Instead of chasing the good things, chase God. In business, you're often looking for this number and chasing this number, that you're getting it all mixed up, because you have to understand that you are probably not the person who deserves to even get that number. Instead of looking at it like, maybe why am I not getting $10,000 per month or whatever your goal it can be, it's probably because your faith or your alignment with God is not first. And when you put God first, okay, when you put Him first, right, you shape yourself in understanding that you don't have to chase the results of you working hard. You rather chase you working hard. You rather chase the purpose of you making money instead of making it about, no, I want to make money because I want to show the world how much money I can get or whatever. When you chase God, you work so hard knowing that, okay, I need to make a lot of money because I want to help a lot of people instead of I want to make a lot of money because it's a goal that I have. Because it's futile. You will give up. You will not have any meaning and understanding on why should I even do this? What's the point of doing this? And come to realize that along that journey, when you're trying to make money, you're trying to get that physique, trying to get all of that, all those worldly things, you come to realize that there is no point. Everything is futile and there's nothing worth fighting for on a human base level. No one on earth is worth pleasing to that degree. And when you put God first and you make Him happy, and of course we do fail, I'm not perfect at all, but when you put Him first to a degree, you align all of the things that everything ends up having a meaning. So whether it's in business, whether it's in anything you're doing, put Him first, because it just shapes you into becoming the person that's worthy of working so hard, but without working hard for other people. And if you don't work hard, like for what people think, and you're still weak, right? If I'm working hard right now, or I'm recording this video because I want to prove to someone I can show my face on camera, that's very weak. But if I'm working hard or posting this video because I want to get a message out there that the reason maybe why you're failing or why you're not getting something is because you're not putting God first, it really changes everything. And I'm not posting this video necessarily for people. I'm posting it to God to show that I'm not ashamed of showing you the beauty of your creation, right? So it also lies back down to your failure because of this. See, the thing is, it's so easy to please a human. The barriers to please a human, to make a human happy, are quite low compared to God. So when you put God first, you know that your barriers to make him happy are very high because he knows how horrible you are. He knows your deepest, darkest secrets. He knows how horrible of a person you can be. So when you put him first, you know that it's going to be much harder to please him, meaning that you working is going to be much harder to please him because you know that you're lazy. But to act like you're a hard worker to a human being is quite easier. But trying to please God is going to be much harder. That's why when you put him first, you would obviously just make more money or achieve your goals better because you know that the barriers to make him happy are going to be much higher. And sometimes he makes you worthy of becoming that person who's able to get more money, more whatever, because he shapes your life in a way that, okay, I don't need to put the money first if I want to get the money. Maybe I need to work on my pride, for example. And then he shapes you in working on your pride, and then you become worthy of making money, and then he blesses you once you deserve it. So the reason why you're failing and not achieving those is because you're putting other things that are easy to please, and you're not putting the one thing that knows how weak and vulnerable you can be, and that is God. And that's the reason why you're failing. And if you want to make more money and to make more whatever, put God first because it's much harder to please him. And he knows how weak you are and how horrible of a person you can be. And that's one way you can just become a better person overall. And if you want to ask more questions, just ask in the comments. If not, I don't care because the video should have helped you that much. Okay? I'm done. I'm not gonna edit this part because it's currently 3:47. God bless you.